What's up, everybody? It's your boy JD back again with another video. Y'all know what time it is. So, back again with Entwined. So this was another camera series I did probably about a year ago. It was probably about a year ago for this series as well. So I'm just revisiting a lot of canvas series that I let build up over time and going back and exactly seeing where the story has went, and also y'all know to help the creators get more eyes on their series. So they can one day too become Webtoon originals and get paid for their works, and that's pretty much what all it is about at the end of the day, is helping the creators out and getting their story told. So we're gonna go back and get into Entwined, of course, kind of like Lords of Goblin. I would have the first, I think I did the first 10 chapters somewhere here, and it'll be at the end of the video as well, so you can catch up from chapter 1 to 10, and then from here to wherever I end up stopping. I'm gonna try to do a massive catch up just like Lords of Goblin, but we'll see where it goes. So we're gonna go and get into it, but before we do, make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Want to take support any further, Patreon link is in the description below. Also join the Otaku Game membership and hit the notification bell so you get notified every time I upload a video or go live on the channel. So let's go and get into it, man. Anyway, I was very surprised to see that you two were out when I came home. Yeah, Hideki said he wanted to visit the library, so I tagged along. Are we though? I'm glad to see you two are getting along. It must have been hard on you, Sakura. He's not at all like the little kid you used to know, is he? He's been hard on us too as his parents. Without realizing, as time passed, he grew more distant from us and everyone surrounding him. He felt like a closed book, and no matter what we tried, we couldn't get him to lower his guard and open up again. We kept wondering what we did wrong. Why did he become like that? We figured maybe Rizawa wasn't the best environment for him to grow in, and it might be better to move back here. So here we are. So you moved back here for Hideki's sake. As our first priority, yes, but at the same time, we also have some business to attend to. I see. I hope Hideki finds his environment better for him, so he can open up and enjoy a relationship with those surrounding him. Yeah, the sadness in her eyes, though. I can't imagine how hard it is on a parent not understanding what's going on with their son. But at the same time, it's a relief to know that I'm not the only one he changed with. Yeah, I mean, he has superpowers now. How do you explain that to people? You can't just walk up to people like, yo, I got superpowers, right? What about you? You got them? Let's talk about it over, over lunch on the swing set. You can't just go around doing stuff like that. So you gotta kind of switch things up per se. I was wondering if it has anything to do with that. Most likely, yes. But that's the least of my worries right now. To think that a mythical story is real, and I hold one of the legendary powers. What a crazy day. But I guess I'll find out more on this tomorrow anyway, so I better sleep now. Are we going to spend a whole day staring at the info desk like this, pretending to read because he's embarrassed already? It's kind of embarrassing. I don't think a bookworm like that would be late on their promise. On their promise with the library. At least I hope so. Oh shit, it's glowing again. Why is it glowing now? I don't know. It's happened multiple times lately. Wait, so you're not doing it yourself? No, it happens on its own. Why would I? When has it happened exactly? I'm not sure, but at least it did when you two were around. Is it reacting to our powers? But why did it stop glowing and got back to it now? Or maybe it's more like that it's the first reaction around first encounters with relevant power holders. Okay, we going somewhere. Another person. That's the one who borrowed the books. Okay, another person with powers. Fire. He like, bro, let me go. What are you doing? Let me go. He like, don't let me go. Come on. Oh yeah, also definitely tune in to Pluvia's Twitch streams. She gives interesting. Well, not interesting, but she gives you tips and stuff on how to draw. You can watch her draw different scenes, different characters. And if you're looking to actually learn how to draw webtoons and planning and publishing, definitely hit her up and get some information for her. She is full of knowledge. Great, amazing artist, as you guys can clearly see. So definitely go ahead and hit her up. And also sub to her Patreon as well. Seriously, couldn't you have introduced yourselves less awkwardly? Anyway, it's like you guessed. I have Lydia's firepower. My name is Akane, by the way, and I borrowed those books to read them in depth so I can find out more about my power, since there's barely any available information elsewhere. Really though, the fact that you borrowed all those books at once, did you read everything in there? Not yet. I'm still in the middle of it, but weirdly enough, they're filled with redundant theories on the era of Lydia and Gerard. I couldn't find much info about the current state of affairs regarding the whereabouts of the stone and the swords, which is why I'm very curious to know, how did you find that sword? This man is like, bro, I really did not want to get into all this. I really didn't. Yeah, man, I've been meaning to ask the same thing since we first met. He's looking nervous again. Why is he like that every time this is brought up? Through research. A researcher? Who's that? I didn't know someone like that existed. He's no longer in the field, so forget about it. It doesn't matter. Tell us who it is. And why would he give such a valuable item to you? Stop bombarding me with questions. You've asked a lot. It's your turn to answer now. What are you trying to find out? Huh? Aren't you asking the obvious? You're just trying to change the topic. I mean, aren't we all trying to understand why we have those powers? Any additional info we can get would help. Obviously, something happened with this quote-unquote researcher and a whole bunch of other things that Hideki really doesn't want to talk about and or discuss. A lot of trauma obviously has happened. Hideki, I thought I was mistaken at first, but now I'm certain you're suspiciously secretive about this. You're being selfish, you know. I don't know what your reasons are, but we're in this together. You possess the key item that concerns all four of us, and seem to know more than any one of us about this, so it's our right to ask you for more info like you asked from us. Or are you just using us for your personal gains without giving back anything in return? If that's how you're thinking of me, then I'm off on my own. I'll read those books myself and search for my answers. Hold it right there. Oh shit. I'm not letting you have those books. Now when you made me return them, then giving me this attitude. You're so persistent. What do you want exactly? I want information. Who's that researcher? Why did he give you the sword? Why do you have his power? And if it was given to you, why is it so small? And where's the location of the... Girl, you look, one at a time. One at a time. Look, I get it. Yes, they have a point. They have absolutely every right to know as much information as they can regarding the powers, why they have the powers, what forced them to get powers, all of this. Do they have anything to do with the prophecy? All of this crazy stuff. Yes, they have a point. However, you are bombarding this man with questions. You're not giving him the chance to get these questions out, and it is nerve-wracking. It can be extremely nerve-wracking. We know very little and there's so much to ask. You can help us by giving some clues. The treacherous Cenote. That's where the stone is. What? I probably butchered that name and I'm sorry, by the way. I have my doubts on this place, but I never confirmed it, as I don't know how to access it and it's too risky to venture on my own. To think that it's really been this close in the depths of the forest. What's a Cenote though? It's a pit that naturally forms when limestone bedrocks collapse, exposing groundwater beneath them and forming an underground cavern. Although they're normally a popular attraction for nature lovers, I heard that it's feared for bad omens since the old times, hence the name Treacherous Cenote. So people dreaded approaching it for a long time, to the point that barely anyone knows or talks about it these days. It's not too surprising that the stone is hidden there, and almost no one found out about it. Alright, now that you know the place, take us there. They can like, come on bro, you're killing me. You interrupted my research and you refused to share what you know. Thanks to you, I can't borrow those books again for some time. So, you're taking us there right now. Are you insane? I may know the location, but it's not like I've been there before. I don't know the exact way. You may not know the exact way, but you clearly know certain clues from your secretive researcher, so you must be well equipped to find the way. But I don't know how long it'll take to get there. It could take us a whole day. I don't care. We got school tomorrow, and I'm not going to wait another week to find out. I've been searching for answers all along. Weekends are my precious time to do my research and learn more, so I'm not letting you waste my time. The choice is yours. You either share with us what you're hiding, or take us to the stone so we can find the answers from there. Well, God, okay, my girl. Hey, bat that man in the corner, ball in your court, Hideki. Finally, someone to reverse the tables on Hideki. Fine, I'll take you there, but I'm not responsible for your safety. Well, I mean, technically, nobody asked you to be responsible for their safety, okay? If it turns out to be a dangerous venture, blame no one but yourselves. Okay, well, let's see where this goes. Hideki ended up leading us the way to the stone seal. It took us an hour to reach the location of the treacherous cenote, but it's much bigger and deeper than I thought. How are we gonna get down there? There are stairs somewhere leading towards the bottom. It took us another 3 hours of search to find the hidden stairs. Guys, can you come over for a bit? It looks like there's some hollowness behind these bushes. You're right, there seems to be an open space blocked by the shrubs. Maybe it's a cave or some sort. After all the time that has passed, if no one has come here ever since, then isn't it odd for nature to cover it up? Well, not necessarily. It's probably the pathway up the stairs. There are tough branches covering it up though. I could use my power to burn them off, but I'm afraid that it will start a fire. You can leave that to me. I'll move them out of the way with my power. This man is Hashirama, bro. This man is Hashirama using plant power. You really moved them out of the way. Amazing. I'm splendid. The stairs are down here, indeed. Let's go. I do have a feeling that this might be a bad idea. I just would like to say that. It very well might be a very, 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 very bad idea. Even Hideki's like, bro, this is some bullshit. Even Hideki like, I just want to say this can be some bullshit. I'm just throwing it out there. It looks fascinating, yet kind of eerie at the same time. The stone must be in one of those caves. Most likely has drilled the entrance. A man-made hole. I think I found it. There's an unnatural shaped tunnel over here. It is indeed. There's a light at the end of it too. Let's check it out. Well, it is nice and pretty in there. That's the legendary stone. What a mesmerizing sight. Those carvings. Looks like this is where the swords were before they got extracted. So the swords have always been this small. Really? Where's the other sword though? Looks like there are some tools that were left behind here. Probably from the researcher's time. True. Always been this small? But no. It can't be. There's no way. Because that time I'm sure how peculiar for subjects to come here on their own. Are we about to have our first battle? Our first fight using superpowers? I low-key hope so. Also, I don't want to see none of our characters get hurt. 4 young souls. He will certainly be delighted. This man say 4 young souls like this man isn't 12 himself. Like this man really isn't 12 himself. He gonna say 4 young souls. Bro, stop. So he must be has Gerard powers, I'm assuming. I'm just assuming. What's this guy talking about? Oh, well, somebody's very good with their powers. Sorry to say that. This will be your last destination. Hideki like, bruh. The dark sword? How did you... Is that the light sword? Just now. How did you... Yeah. You might want to open that sword, bro. You might want to go ahead and bring that sword out. Hand it over right now. Hideki. Don't interfere. Oh, no, this kid is not playing. Wait. I know he hit her, but I didn't think, like... Did he damn near kill her? What? Oh, Hideki's pissed now. Hideki's pissed now. And it was at this moment this dude realized he fucked up. He like, oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. Hand the dang thing over. Oh, Hideki about to go in. Hideki is about to go in. I promise you, this man is about to... If only I wasn't so useless. How much more chaos will I have to cause before I'm satisfied? What's wrong with you? Why aren't you fighting back? You had your chance. He like, oh well, you had your chance, bro. Time out. Hideki just didn't slice this man's head off, right? Okay, I thought Hideki slashed the sword, sliced his, and knocked his head off, but she hit him with her fire. Okay, run. Yes, run, please. Run quickly. Run quickly, everyone. You're not getting away. No, yes they are. Now I know who you are. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you, Hideki. Man, look, lock that man in there. Do not lock that man in there. Do not pass go. Tell him to go straight to jail. What on earth just happened? What exactly is going on? 2 days. How did my life turn upside down in just 2 days? Mom, Dad, Yuya, I wish you never left. At this point, I'm wishing they never left either, because it is not looking good for her. I hope we got far enough. Are you okay? Somehow. I'm fine. Your shoulder's bruised. Are you sure you're okay? But that looked like a strong blow. We should get you checked out at the hospital. No need. I'll be okay. But Sakura, you don't seem okay in the slightest. No, I'm not okay. I'm not okay at all. I just found out about this whole powers thing yesterday. This is all too sudden. It's like everything has gone mad. It's just too much. And now my shoulder's aching. It hurts. I don't understand. What did I do to deserve getting attacked like that? You did nothing wrong. That guy's just insane. Hideki, are you gonna say something, my guy? Offer condolences, apologies, shoulder rubs, something? Something, my boy? You gonna say something? No, you just gonna stand there and look at her. Okay. Just gonna stand there and look at her. Alrighty, that's what we're doing. I'm sorry this happened to you. Because of me. I messed up again. Your family left you in our care, yet I stupidly dragged you into this without giving it a second thought. And now you're in pain because of that. I'm such an idiot. I caused nothing but chaos. The truth is, I can't transform the sword to its original form. I never could, because it's not mine. Wait, whoa, hold up. So the sword's not yours? That's right, it's not. It never was. It was all okay until I sabotaged it. The sword was in its original form, but I wrecked it. I ruined it with my own hands. I wrecked it with these two hands after I snatched it from the researcher. After all the trouble he went through to obtain it, the fruits of his labor. Oh my God, bro. I ruined the sword with these two hands after I stole it from the researcher. From my own. Whoa! So his father was the researcher. Oh, man. Oh, bruh. Oh, man. Man, oh, man. I did not see that coming. I swear, I did not see that one coming. I really didn't. Really did not. Uncle Eiji stole it from your father. Hey Hideki, what are you saying? If the sword is not yours, then do you actually have the light power? Or have you just been pretending that you do? No, I'm not. I swear, I do have it. It's right there. But I can't for the life of me transform the sword back to its original form. But why? I don't know. No matter how many times I tried, it just wouldn't budge. This must be a punishment for the horrible thing I did. Hideki, what exactly happened? I'm sure you wouldn't do a thing as awful as stealing, not from your own family. So tell me, please tell me. I want to understand what happened already. Boy, this. You might already know this, Sakura, but for everyone's reference, my father is an archaeology professor. For the longest time, he had been fascinated by the legend of Lydia and Gerard. The swords, the elemental powers, the stone seal, and the identity of Lydia and Gerard themselves. It all intrigued him immensely. Yet none of the existing literature could fill his craving curiosity. He wanted to prove so much that it's not a mythical legend, but rather an actual part of his history. Okay, we getting into some hot shit. All right. So he formed a team with two other archaeologists, and together the three of them set on an extensive search for all clues on the most important key, the stone seal. It took them 3 months and years. Or it took them months and years of tireless search and hard work to locate the place that only took us 3 hours to find. It's a whole story on its own, but that's basically how my father obtained the light sword. However, one evening when I was 8, I was playing in our backyard when suddenly I heard our car getting parked at our garage so hastily. The car door slammed violently, followed by hurried steps storming inside our house. When I went to check what happened, I saw Dad's car parked in an unusual messy way. I was heading to go inside the house when a strange golden light within the car drew my attention. As I peeked inside the car, I saw a big, long object wrapped in cloth, glowing as bright as day. My curiosity got the better of me as I grabbed the object to examine it. I realized it was a sword. It was in its big original form, but the moment my hand came into direct contact with it, the glow of the sword got so strong that light started flying out of it. It was so dazzling, it blinded me for a moment. When it settled down and I could open my eyes again, I was dismayed to see that enormous sword that I was holding just a moment ago had turned into this tiny little thing. What have I done, I thought? That Dad's property. I ruined Dad's sword. Oh no, what do I do now? If he finds out about this, he will be so mad. What do I do? What should I do? I was afraid of his anger. If he realized what I've done, he'd kill me. So I hid the sword with me and concealed any traces of having been there that evening, praying that I can find a way to fix the mess I caused and return the sword to my father. But I watched him fume. I watched him scream, searching for the missing sword like crazy. I witnessed him go mad, breaking stuff around the house out of his rage. I watched him despair, having lost all that he devoted his youth for. It was one horrid night, and the following morning, he, out of the blue, said we're moving to Rizawa right away. He said he had us pack our most important belongings in the moment, and he hit the highway as if we were escaping from an ordeal. That's how I ended up spending 7 years of my life in Rizawa before coming back here. Throughout those 7 years, I came to realize that my body had absorbed the light power. And with that, I kept trying to use it on the sword, hoping to return the power I inherited to it, and perhaps be able to transform it back to how it originally was. But all of my efforts were in vain, and before I knew it, my dad was no longer talking about the legend of searching for the sword, as if a light within him had faded, and he gave it all up because of me. I crushed his hopes and dreams. Damn. Well, bro, it's not even your fault, though. It was an accident. And he probably wouldn't even be mad, low key. He probably wouldn't even be mad if you told him what happened. Your dad probably knows what to do in order to fix the problem. But the thing is, you have to tell him what happened so he can fix the problem. But you've been trying to keep it a secret for so long because you think you messed up and you did something wrong. I don't know, man. It's a tough situation. Very, very tough situation. All this time, I had no idea Hideki was suffering this much. In fact, I just realized I don't know the slightest thing about him. I didn't even know his last name or that his father was an archaeology professor. All this time, I've been pretty self-centered, thinking about my pain and my pain only. How their sudden move hurt me so much as a child. How Hideki becoming this cold and shut off has been so shocking to me. I noticed how anxious he's been around the sword and the powers. Yet I still went along with the others and got him dragged into the forest. He wound up having the sword pointed at him and now his safety is threatened. Why didn't I for a second consider how he felt? I got blinded by my frustration and disappointment, fixated on how mean he's become, without giving him the space he needs so he can open up. I mean, even if it wasn't for the light sword being involved, the fact that they left literally within a day and night, didn't I already know that? I remember my mom waking up on the devastating news of her best friend moving away in the moment. I rushed my mom and dad to their place so we can say our goodbyes. My mom was crying. Hideki's mother was crying. Hideki's father was agitated. My dad was talking to him vigorously. As I realized what was happening, I started crying too. And as they were leaving, wasn't Hideki crying too? That look he had the last time our eyes met, only now I understand. It was the look of agony, a look of helplessness, a look of immense sense of guilt. I'm so sorry you've been through all of that. It must have been so distressing and lonely to experience that as a little child. I may not know what to do. That can be of help, but I do know that you're making it hard on yourself by twisting the reality of what happened. You did not steal the sword. Technically. Okay. Debatable, but okay. It was an accident. It was an incident. You were just a little kid who was in fear. And you've been trying so hard to fix what happened and return the sword to your father. So please don't torment yourself with those false guilt-ridden thoughts. You're not a bad son. You love your father and care for him. You care for him so much that it's been weighing on you to this extent. I agree. Honestly, I thought you did something really horrible at first, but now it just sounds to me more like multiple things went wrong at the same time. Take it easier on yourself and don't frame it that way. That's right. And Hideki, you're no longer fighting this battle on your own. We're together in this. We'll find a way to activate the sword and help you mend things with your father. See, my boy, you have friends. You have friends, Hideki. Don't give up. Don't lose hope. I really hate to interrupt this conversation, but I think we better get going. I'm afraid if we stay here long enough, that mad guy will catch up to us. So let's call it a day and head home. We'll talk more about this soon. So we finally found discovered Hideki's secret and all of that good stuff. Where have you been the whole day? You're all soaked from the heavy rain. We met some friends and hung out with them. Oh dear, this is the second time I'm concealing the truth. I'm really happy you're having a good time and making friends, but please answer your phone, Hideki. You had me worried. I'm sorry I didn't check my phone. What great thing am I hearing? Our precious Hideki is already making friends. I'm really happy to hear that, but don't get your mom worried and check your phone more often. Uncle Edgy? Oh my god, I need some time to process all the new things I've learned. Right, because imagine how Sakura feels learning all the stuff that she learned and now have to look at his parents in a different light again. Thank you, Sakura, for introducing Hideki to your friends. It really has gotten livelier ever since you came. Oh, not at all. I'm glad I can be of help. I just met those friends too. Now that I think about it, why has Uncle Eddie aged so much in those 7 years? Isn't he around the same age as Dad? What if the sword that he found took time off of his life, and the longer he's without the sword, the quicker his life fades away? I'm not saying that's indeed what's happening here and why he was looking so crazily for the sword, but it could be a possibility, just throwing out random. I don't know if it's going to get that dark, but just a thought. She'll probably laugh at me for thinking that, like, yeah, you don't know nothing about the story, but I'm trying. All right, then settle in and let's have dinner. I bet you're so hungry. I wonder what exactly happened from Uncle's point of view. I have so many questions. Everything has been overwhelming, and I'm feeling many contradicting emotions all at once. I'm relieved I understand Hideki better now, but I don't feel safe. I'm scared of what's coming. That insane guy said he's coming after Hideki. He attacked me so ruthlessly without hesitating too. We really got ourselves in a mess. But now how do we fully stand up against him and defend ourselves if Hideki can't use the light sword? He seems so powerful. I bet we only managed to escape by striking him off guard. What are we going to do when we run into him again? I'm afraid. Don't be afraid, girl. We got you. I could barely sleep and my shoulder still hurts. I feel miserable. Are you okay, Sakura? You don't seem so energetic today. I'm alright. Just a little bit too sleepy. How has your stay been in Hideki's family place? You haven't been so responsive to my texts. I got concerned. Has he hurt you by anything? Oh no. It wasn't that bad with him. We actually met some friends and hung out together. Friends? Really cool friends, in fact. Who's this guy? I didn't know he went to our school. And who's this other guy with him? Who's that other guy with him? I had no idea you were at our school. I haven't seen you around before. Are you new here? New here? You don't get to say that yet, newbie. Newbie? But I've been here since middle school. Wait. Are you an upperclassman? Call me master. Yep, I'm in my 2nd year. Oh, the plot twist. The plot twist, people. So you recognize me and Hideki even as we met for the first time. Well, I like to check the new faces and get to know the news in our division. Why didn't you mention that then? Also, stop calling us news. It's more fun to reveal information at the right time. Reveal? What else do you know that you're not sharing? Not telling you. Hey, don't troll around. The way he's enjoying this is concerning. Extremely concerning, but funny at the same time because he knew all the time. How's your shoulder today? Any better? Still hurts, but less than it did yesterday, I guess. I see. Sorry you had to undergo that. I hope you'll feel better soon. I guess at this rate, it's inevitable to experience such incidents. I better be thankful it didn't get any worse, in fact. And speaking of that, I actually wanted to thank you. If you and Akane hadn't quickly intervened, who knows what would have happened to us all. You carried me all the way back too afterwards. Thank you for saving us, Haru. I'm glad I could be of help. How's Hideki doing, by the way? You mentioned you've been staying over at his family's place. Yeah, we didn't talk at all after we got back home last night. Today he was completely silent on our way to school, and as soon as the break started, he disappeared again as usual. It's like he's back into his cave. Except that, before we got home, please don't mention any of this to my parents. I promise that as soon as I can activate the sword, I'll confront my father and tell him everything. I see. Well, we can't expect him to quit being a lone wolf within a day and night just because he opened up once. But at the same time, while he might seem like he wants to be on his own right now, I don't think we ought to leave him alone. He's been alone for the longest time. Now's the time to let him know and believe that it's no longer the case and we're here for him. With the amount of stress he's been under, I have no doubt he needs a listening ear. I agree with that wholeheartedly. I would go look for him and talk to him if it wasn't for the fact that we've just met. I bet he wouldn't find my presence comfortable now. But if it's you, Sakura, I think he would appreciate having you around, even if he doesn't know it, or even if he doesn't show it. You should go find him, give him your support. I agree. Haru has a very good point. I definitely agree with that. I definitely think that's what Sakura should do. Your beauty has awakened a poetic self that's been sleeping within the coldest depths for eons. If I give you 11 roses, would you see in the mirror a dozen roses? Yo, this man is throwing out all the game, huh? Well, forgive me as I only have this one rose on me for today, so please accept it as a token of appreciation for your glamorousness. I promise to fill your life with a bazillion roses from all over the universe that are adequate to your fineness, my flowery princess. I said no thanks. Come back already, Sakura. He like, bro. Haru like, fam. Yuki, cut it out, you cringe. You're creeping her out. Dang it, dude. Why are you back? Sorry about this guy. He's got a screw or two missing in his head. Where's Sakura? My guy was trying to spit game, man. Why you cop blocking, bro? He was trying to spit game. Let that man try to get himself a girlfriend. Look around in the spots where there are at least people. I bet you'll find he withdrew somewhere away from the crowds. Not here. Not here either. Maybe. Perfect spot for retreating. The roof? There he is indeed. What are you doing here? Man, you know you want to see her. Stop it. Stop it. Hideki, stop it. You know you want to see her. You need to stop that. I've been wondering where you disappeared to in your lunch break. So, this was the spot. Have you come here to mock me? Why would I? You must think I'm pathetic now. Why would you say that? Of course I don't. Why would you think that showing your vulnerable side is pathetic? You bottled up a lot. Hiding sucks. It's suffocating. I'm already feeling the burden after I started lying to conceal the truth. And it's just been 2 days for me. I can't imagine how heavy it's been on you, doing that every day around your family for 7 years. It's okay to share your pain. Don't suffer by yourself. No one is going to make fun of you. In fact, we're all concerned about you. And after what happened yesterday, I'm really worried about you and your safety. Why are you being nice to me after all I've done? What's with that question? Regardless of everything, you're still Hideki. In fact, when thinking about it, I still can't believe that you're back. And we're here next to each other talking like this again. So yeah, I'm not being nice. I just care about you. Oh, that's what he needed to hear. That's what Hideki needed to hear. He needed to hear that one phrase. How are you feeling today? Your injury. He trying to hide the blush. Boy, you trying to hide the blush. I'm okay. Don't worry about me. I'm not worried. Liar, you just called my name as I fell to the ground. It was a reaction. Stop pretending to be a cold jerk. So we all just get numbers and create a group text. I like how we got grass. We won't even say the group text name. We just got emojis of elements. Are you guys free after school today? I've been thinking nonstop about activating the sword, and there's something I want to confirm. Oh, we got a Discord server. I'm gonna have to join. I'm gonna have to join the Discord. We don't have much time to waste, so I'll get straight to the point. Multiple things have been on my mind regarding the light sword since yesterday, and I'm thinking they could solve the problem at hand. You said the sword was in its original form when you first saw it, and it turned small when you touched it. But is that really the case? Is the big form really its original form? Because I'm pretty sure the carvings we've seen on the stone still indicate otherwise. The sword was definitely in its small form when it was extracted by your father. So, could it be that the big sword was actually in an unstable state, like it had excess energy that was waiting to escape? And you're interacting with it, released that energy and returned it back to a small form. Because you said when you grabbed the sword, it glowed so strongly that the lights flew out of it. And if we think about it that way, it doesn't sound so odd. Don't we already know that Lydia embedded all of her elemental powers in the light sword? The sword must have had all our powers within it when it was extracted. So the excess energy of those lights were our powers. That's what I like to believe. I could be wrong though. Now that you mention it, the sword did glow when it first encountered the three of us. I mean, that was our clue for finding you, Akane. That too. Also, have you noticed how the sword has 4 gems? A pearly one and 3 colorful ones that sort of represent our powers. It can't be a coincidence. All that's left is to confirm. So you're telling me there was no need to hide what I've done because the sword was already small to start with. Bro, you just fucked this man's head up. She just messed this man's head up. My father wouldn't have been mad if I told him. And all of that could have been avoided. Yeah, very possible. Very possible. Very possible. Extremely possible. But she literally just messed this man's head up just now. Literally just messed this man's entire head up just now. But that is it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoy. You did. Make sure to drop a like, sub to the channel. Let me know what you guys think about everything that happened in the comment section below. Also, you guys want to keep up with me, Twitch, Twitter, Discord links, all of that is in the description as well. And I will catch you guys next time. Peace.